The National Investigation Agency recently started probing the trafficking of young women from India to foreign countries in the guise of job recruitment. The NIA team investigating the case is collecting evidence on the case that was earlier registered with the Ernakulam South Police station. The investigation agency has started to probe more intensely as there was mention of possible IS links of the accused in the complaint. Majid alias Ghazali from Taliparamba in Kannur, living abroad, is alleged to be the kingpin of the human trafficking racket as per the statement given to the police by a woman from West Kochi. She had escaped from the trap and returned home. The West Kochi native had mentioned about a Hindi-speaking woman with them in Kuwait. The Hindi-speaking woman too could have been sold in Syria, she had hinted. The West Kochi woman reportedly told the police that women were taken to the Middle East as nannies, promising a monthly salary of rupees 60,000, but were sold for rupees 9.50 lakh. Those who opposed slavery were smuggled to Syria and sold to the IS. The statement also said Anjumon, living at Shenoy's Junction in Ernakulam, is the recruiter from Kerala. The police have received information that Majid has recruiters like Ajumon in other states also. The gang had taken the complainant woman to Kuwait, promising her the job of a babysitter with rupees 60,000 pay per month. The woman complained to the police that she was sold to an overseas family for rupees 9.5 lakh on reaching Kuwait. The woman said she realized the situation only when she was being forced to work continuously from early morning through midnight without any pay. She contacted her husband and family back in Kerala and informed them about her plight. When Ajumon and Majid were contacted seeking to help her return home, they demanded rupees 3.5 lakh. They threatened that if the sum was not handed over, she would be sold to the IS camp in Syria as per the complaint. The NIA is investigating whether the same racket has trafficked other Indian women to the IS camp. The police received information about the racket when 3 young women who had fallen into their trap were rescued with the help of Malayali associations in Kuwait and brought back home. With the help of Indian embassy, the NIA is trying to nab Majid, alleged to be the kingpin. Investigation into the case has now indicated that the gang has been involved in slave trade. It is suspected that a woman from Mavelikara who was taken to Kuwait by a Revipuram Ernakulam based private recruitment agency might have been further trafficked to Syria. Ruling out normal human trafficking, the investigation team has confirmed that the racket was involved in slave trade. Central agencies would gather more information from the West Kochi resident. Meanwhile, the investigation has been adversely affected due to the police's delay in alerting the central agency after receiving the complaint. There are indications that Majid visited Ernakulam once after the first information report was registered on May 18th. He was reportedly in Ernakulam for 2 days before returning to Kuwait, indicating the need for a focused strategy to tackle human trafficking in the state. A written reply by Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Ajay Kumar Mishra in the Rajya Sabha shows alarming statistics about human trafficking cases in the state. According to the data presented by the minister, Kerala reported 525 cases of human trafficking and charge-sheeted 398 cases between 2016 and 2020. But the accused were convicted only in 3 cases. As per the data, the number of cases reported in 2016 was just 21 cases, while in 2020 a total of 166 cases of human trafficking were reported. Meanwhile, experts say that many cases are still overlooked as the numbers are still grossly low. The data also shows that trials were completed in 35 cases and that accused were acquitted or discharged in 32 cases in the 2016-2020 period. Childline Project Director in Wayanad, P.K. Dineshan, said that the state is yet to approach trafficking cases with due seriousness.